is there a danger? Like, is there something you got to look out for in a production deal where they try to take advantage of artists? But is it really just like they're gonna put it in the movies? They're gonna put it into these big projects?
I mean, like, you can like get caught up in like the contract where they say you got to make this many songs, and then if it doesn't do good, you have to make more songs for them and stuff. But like, I don't know, like, I feel like everything I'm put out is gonna be good. So, and my team that I'm working with doesn't expect me to put nothing else out. Like, I've like recorded all these songs. They're like, no, we know we could do way better. And it's not like I have these songwriters. I don't even really write ever, but like I'll like me and my songwriters will like just piggyback off of each other, and like I'll tell him my story. He'll like, okay, let's put that into a song right here on this part. All right, how old were you when you did this? And then we'll put that into the song. And then I'll be like, no, I don't know if I like that word. Let's change it. And then we'll do stuff like that. So like they know, like, I'm not ashamed of it. A lot of people will like not say they have like ghostwriters and stuff, but like I don't care. Like, it's music, and a lot of people can't sing. And if you can sing, like, I would love to sing other people's words for them too, to bring their words out for them. So like, but like, I don't know. I don't even know where the fuck I was going with that.
No, you're explaining what a production deal is.
Yeah.
No,
production deal. So they it's pretty dope.
Well, also I feel like after you sing for like a long enough time, then like you start to learn how to write as well, because because people can sing, but they don't necessarily know how to like write a song, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like later down like the road, I mean, that's all you. Like like if that's the way you want to go, or if you just want to keep on.
Yeah. And it's fucking hard to express your life in a fucking song lyric. Like that shit's crazy.
I like the story times I started that actually started blowing up on TikTok. It was because I posted a cover of like this old story time with this dude that I saw like on Facebook when I was a kid. And then it was about like a song about his mom having cancer and she died. And then people in my comments, it was like, sing your own shit. You're stealing his songs. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're tired of seeing you steal other people's songs. I'm like, first off, I'm singing the cover. Like, it's not stealing. It's like a big song. Like, how am I stealing it? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to write my own shit. And then so I went to the car and then I wrote something down. And I was like, I don't know. This is too vulnerable. I don't want to put it out. I went back in the house. I was like, y'all, I just wrote this deep song in the car and I don't know if I want to put it. They was like, bro, do it. I went the next day, recorded, and that's literally my biggest video to this day. I had like 14 million on it or something. But like the day I put it out and then I went to go sing on the street. Actually, it's so funny. I was going to go sing on the street right when I put it out, and I was singing on like Rodeo around that area, Santa Monica. And I went back to to my Uber, and it was like 2 hours later and it was at 300,000 views. I was like, oh, this video is doing good. Yeah. And then like 30 minutes later, it was at like 1.2 million. I'm like, oh, this video is doing really good. And then like 20 minutes later, it was at like 4 million. I'm like, oh my word. And I gained like 300,000 followers in like the hour. I was like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? So then I just knew, like, I started posting all these story times every day and just writing my own stuff about like real stories, and they would all just blow up. And then
they hit different. Like those story times for the viewers that don't know, it's like you express like a real story about your life, something really personal, and you sing it. And when I first saw it on my For You page, I was like, oh, this is different. Yeah. This is different. And it makes sense as to why it blew up so much.
It definitely hits you as like a listener too. Like you watch the video and you'd be like, oh shit, like he's actually like meaning something like deeper than actually just singing. So.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it was like we watched it. We're like, oh damn. Like,
I didn't think anything of it. Like I was like, people, this is gonna be trash. Like I don't know.
It was fucking. Yeah.
So when we originally met, you were in talks of going on America's Got Talent, or you were.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Idol, right?
American Idol.
Oh, American Idol.
Idol.
So are you allowed to talk about that at all? Or are you?
Yeah. I mean, shit. They said we couldn't, but I quit. So
fuck it.
I don't know. We doing all the auditions and stuff before. It was all over Zoom and stuff.
Can you just walk us like
what's the process?
None of us have ever gone on to that before. So we're all curious to know, and I'm sure the fans are curious to know as well. Like what?
All right.
What kind of trying out for American Idol's like?
So it might be different during COVID, but so for me, they reached out to me on Instagram. I got a DM and it was like, hey, I'm so-and-so and I'm one of the producers here at American Idol. Would you be interested? We love you. Would you be interested in auditioning with some of our casting producers this week? And I'm like, is that a question? Like, duh, I want to do it. And this was when I had like 50,000 followers on TikTok. Yeah. So then I was like, yes, I'll do this. And they were like, all right, bet. He got on like a Zoom with me that Friday. He was like, let's just sing around with some songs you like. And then he talked to me, got to know me a little bit. He was like, all right, tomorrow you're going to have an audition with like some of the casting producers. I was like, bet. We went on there. I sung with them.
Are those casting producers like for like who's going to be on the actual first audition? What is that
Yeah,
like?
so like you go through all these other auditions before you go on the TV.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they looking at all these people. So like when you see it on the TV, it's not like they're not just walking straight in. Yeah. But like so they was talking to me and stuff, and we went through our audition. Went through. They was like, "We love you. Now you have another audition next week with like the executive producer." And I was like, "All right, bet." So then went on there like the next week and auditioned with her and did the same exact run through I did with everything else. And then she was like, "We love you too. Like we want to bring you out." And I was like, "Bet." And then they was like, "Well, now you finna meet like who's like your favorite judge?" And I was like, I don't know, Katy Perry. But honestly, I didn't watch the show, so I was like, I didn't know anybody on there. Only person I knew was Katy Perry. I was like, Katy Perry. Yeah. It was like, get ready because you about to meet her. I was like, hey.
But you met Katy Perry?
No, I quit 2 days before. I quit 2 days before. So then when that happened, I literally was in a process. My old manager, he texted me like 2 or 3 days after and was like, hey, do you want to move to LA? Like, how do I support this? And then like he flew me out to LA. So then all that started happening. And then he was like, you want to move out here? And then so I got my last contract when I was in LA. And it was like, you can't make music like for like 6 or 7 months after the show airs, after the last episode airs. Jeez, and then like you can't like post. It has to go through us and stuff. Everything you do has to go through us. And I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Like a regular Instagram post?
Like, yeah, I'm guessing like all of that. And then I emailed them and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not doing this unless I get paid before I even come on the show. And they was like, we're sorry. Like, we have to pay everybody, like, if we did that. And I was like, I just don't know. I feel like I would be like losing more than like, I would be giving more to the show than y'all would be giving me. Cause like at that point I gained like 300 to 400,000 followers within like the month or two. And I was like, I could just keep on going on my own.
Yeah, that takes a lot of fucking self-confidence. Like, just to be like, fuck American Got Talent. I'm going to do this shit on my own, bro. Like, that's just crazy.
And so I quit. But then American, they was like, I emailed them and said all that. They was like, wow, like the email we just got, Donzel. And I was like, it is what it is. And then they were like, that's not what we were saying. Like, you can go through the first audition and then like after you make it past the first one, like you can sign a contract for the that's when you sign the contract and all that stuff comes into play. And I'm like, I'm already knowing, like, not on anything cocky, but I was already know I was gonna pass the first audition. So like, I don't have to like have to lose or something like on the show because I don't want to sign his next contract. So it's like, I was like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, just forget it. But like after that, America's Got Talent reached out to me like 4 or 5 times, like, come on our this season this year. And then the Masked Singer want me to come on their show too.
What?
Like,
Masked Singer?
Yeah, but I'm like,
That's
don't want to
huge,
be.
bro. That's fucking massive, bro.
The Masked Singer's
Why'd you say no?
Because I don't want to be the guy known as the one from the singing show. I don't know, like,
motherfucker, dude, the guy from the singing show has been what? Like, what's her name?
Christina Aguilera.
I guess there's only a couple, but I guess a lot of people do get classified as like American Idol singer, right?
Dude, it used to be big though. Like it was literally Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson,
Jennifer Hudson.
But
One Direction all came from X Factor.
I feel like TV is just like played out now. Like the ratings are just down. I feel like people are just done.
But you should go on Masked Singer though. That would be epic.
I think that would be kind of dope, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm
one of the biggest singing shows right now too.
I think no matter what, you're good just because like you're doing all this crazy shit. But like Masked Singer was like one of the newest shows.
Yeah, it is a dope one.
Would they want you to be like one of the people under the mask? Like no one knows who it is.
Yeah, like they reached out to me. They was like, "We love you." Like they DM me and they was like, "Would you want to be on Masked Singer? Please sign up right here." And his link.
Donzel was like dressed up as a blunt.
And I thought about it, and I was like, maybe this can be like my like music come out. Like people don't know my face, like they hear me singing on this show, on the Masked Singer, and like I just take the mask off at the end, and then like this is me, like this new person, because they're gonna be wondering like who is this singing under the mask? Like this person sounds like John Legend or something, like because that's what I get compared to all the time. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be dope though. Either way, I'll probably be. I don't know, on a show performing or something. I told America's Got Talent that I was like, I'll come perform on a show, but I don't want to be a contestant. That sounds so bad. I feel horrible for that, but like, I don't know. I just starting to find my worth and like starting to believe in myself way more now. And like, I just know I'm like, it's so much, my vision is so much bigger than these like, this like minimalistic stuff and like this materialistic things and like being in front of that. Like, I want to make my own like, life for myself and like bring this own fan base that I brought for myself, like build it up one by one, and they know like I'm a genuine person, not just like, oh, he got all these people know him because of this. Like he's only famous because of this show. Like I don't want anybody to be able to say that. Like I'm famous because of me. Like so, I don't know. That's what I'm doing now, but I just love doing music. So.
And it's something like you can only kind of say because of something like TikTok. Because you couldn't really say that before TikTok. You could say like, oh, I want to do it on my own, but doing it on your own means you're going to be on the street singing, trying to grow a fan base like that. it's because of TikTok allows you. Before, I think anybody would have said yes.
Right.
Any show, any major show on USA or whatever.